Hi, everyone. I am Kira Sullivan-Wiley, an environmental social scientist at Notre Dame and co-chair of the Partners and Knowledge Transfer Working Group, along with Chris Brown at NOAA. So at its core, our working group is here because making good, reliable, and useful ecological forecasts and then having them make a difference out in the real world relies on partnerships among many people, often from organizations of different types and others beyond academia. So the Partners Working Group is working on fostering collaborations and forecast co-production among these different partners, wherever they may be, to help make sure that the good, reliable, and useful forecasts actually get made and that they get into the hands of the people who can use them. So to help make sure that forecasts are used, we are also working on facilitating the transition of research to a product or service or application that is fit for purpose by the user. So the last core focal area of our working group is to promote the awareness and use of also the many ecological forecasts that already exist and are available. And we do this work because when it comes down to it, the Partners Working Group, like many of you, hopefully, really wants to help society better understand, manage, and make decisions about ecosystems. So one of the things that we have accomplished so far is to hammer out our terms of reference, which specifies who we are and what we will be spending our time and energy doing moving forward. So this is no small feat, considering the group members are all from different disciplines and fields and organizations. So we're pretty proud of that, and you should check it out on the EFI website. A second area of ongoing activity is pulling together a list or database of current partners, potential partners, and kind of friends of EFI. We're still hammering out the details on how that might look and how it can be used, and also what role different people within EFI will play in building and managing those partnerships, which is especially important with respect to our interest in co-production. Finally, we're actively working on compiling resources and guidelines on best practices around team science, co-production, collaboration, and science communication, all of which are fundamental components to the kinds of partnerships we're geared towards. So we recently held a panel on co-production that is viewable on the EFI YouTube channel, I believe. So we are also keeping in mind the in-progress NEON challenge. So there are a few things we hope that everyone keeps in mind during this challenge. So this figure was part of a blog post from the social science group, and I'm using it here just to illustrate some of the partners that we're talking about, highlighted in the central column here, or in orange, from foundations to land managers to policymakers, private individuals. So these are all people that we can think of as potential partners in ecological forecasting that can help to make sure that forecasts are useful, usable, and actually used. So they can be involved in funding, in providing data, designing, using forecasts, and they all have a role to play in disseminating forecasts and providing feedback that can help to improve them. And the earlier in the process that they are engaged, the better outcomes are likely to be, which is a part of that, about that co-production piece that I've been talking about. And so the last point is that partner engagement is a dialogue. And what we mean by this is that we should always think about knowledge transfer as communication that goes both ways or many ways, and it's iterative. One conversation is likely not going to be enough, even if it's a really good conversation. And this allows knowledge sharing and forecast development to be adaptive and to produce better, more usable forecasts over time. So, with that, I will just encourage you all to join us in some way. Our core mission in this group is to make usable, useful forecasts that get used to achieve better decisions. So you can read more specifics on the site, but if that sounds like something you're interested in, please do join us. So a few ways that you can do this sort of more concretely are first by joining our monthly calls. The next round just got scheduled, so you can see that on the website or in the newsletter. We also periodically have joint calls with the social science working group. In case you're interested in both groups, that would be maybe a good call to join in on. And we are always interested in linking up with folks who are in need of particular data sets or who have data or models or forecasts or decision tools that they're looking to share. That can all go into that database that I was talking about earlier. So if that's a way that you want to participate, that's also fine. So let us know if any of this sounds like you. Please do get on our radar, and you can contact me through any of these ways listed here. Thank you.